Alright, Plasmo, take it away.
Alright, welcome to Average Superplay Enjoyers, and it's episode 10 today. The title is Fog Billionaire, and if you're wondering what the hell this one's about, I will explain it as we go along. And of course today, we're joined again by Pearl, the man behind the magic, setting everything up, making everything work from ancient times, transporting it into the modern age. So thanks for that, as usual. And you can see it on the right already. We've got a guest, BareKnuckleRoo. Thanks for coming.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
No problem. So, I think it's time we introduce the first run of the day. We got a Gigawing run by Archer from December of 2003. This one's pretty special because most people, when they play Gigawing, they're using the reflect force a lot. That's like the main game loop of the game. But this run doesn't use that. It's a no reflect run, which is pretty damn difficult. So we can see how Archer will handle this throughout the game. ASE-72, honestly not a problem to set this one up. Much easier than other ones.
Yeah, it's funny to me that a no reflect run in Gigawing is even possible, because the game obviously looks to be built around that mechanic. So it's funny that it works to not use it and still get the clear.
And already starting with 2P side as well. For that slightly higher shot damage due to lower rank.
I should maybe watch it on Discord as well.
That would be a good idea.
Now I'm in.
Alright, Roo, you can also join in the Discord stream. There we go.
Perfect. Yeah, I didn't realize it at first. So I think Ruby is probably the easiest one for this job, due to the speed, maybe.
Speed and the forward.
Power.
Yep, the forward focus shot.
Yeah.
Especially on the TLB, who has a very, very small hitbox. Ruby can actually hit with all three of the lines of shots, even despite the TLB being fairly small. So yeah, she's really good.
I think you've said it before, Ru, in one of your streams when you were practicing for this yourself. You said like the first 4 stages are basically just a filler, and then the game really starts.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a pretty reasonable game to play and learn, like whether for score or for the survival clear. It is true that stage 5 ramps up significantly, but honestly, I got into doing it because no reflecting is fun, simply because, it's a reasonable game to get the 1cc on, despite the fact that, tons of mainstream reviewers were like, oh, this game is impossible, all these bullet patterns are impossible to dodge.
I remember that review.
Yeah, it's such a common thing. Newcomers, they don't really know how to use the reflect force and think they have to dodge everything. Same with Mass Matrix, so many people just think that game's impossible. And it was the same for me when I started out. I think Mass Matrix was one of the first shmups, and I didn't understand it at all. And it just looks straight impossible.
One of your first shmups was the Takumi game as well? Gigawing was one of my first.
No.
I think it was actually
how did you feel when you first played it? Did you understand what it is, the reflect force?
Kind of. I think I mostly used it as defense.
Oh, I see. Well, that's fair, actually. Why not?
I honestly think it was my first arcade 1cc too, because I remember, I think it was the first shmup I ever encountered in an arcade.
Whoa.
Huh.
I think this is also one of the first times on the show that it's a game I'm actually familiar with. Usually I just let everyone else do the talking.
We're having a lot of very obscure games and stuff no one knows, but Gigawing is quite popular.
Yeah.
Good game too, so very well deserved.
Yeah, everyone knows Gigawing.
Yeah, everyone knows and loves it.
I think
Ruby.
Sorry,
Ruby is the fastest shot type. Stuck is only slightly slower than her, and is generally better for the clear for just the sheer combination of damage and spread. But I mean, when you're not using the TLB is a little bit tricky with Stuck.
Because you can only really hit it with like one thing at a time. Instead of Ruby, we can hit all 3 shots at once.
Oh, and this is an interesting safe spot here. Nice.
Very basic way of handling the train, just going full on one side.
That was some really aggressive meddling there. I'm liking how they're trying to go for a score attack even with no effect.
Yeah, I like that. Makes this run pretty
yeah.
pretty cool.
Why go for the medals?
The trains actually don't attack you if you're too close to them in terms of proximity, so you can actually safe spot each train by just hiding in the vertical middle of the screen over top of them.
And we're gonna see a cool point blank strat here to get a lot of medals. At least I think he
yeah,
point
always
blanks
love
it.
this one.
Yeah, Stuck can do a bomb here to actually move the enemy spawner to each other. So you can get double
how
medals.
does it work? The enemies that come to the top of the screen, they respawn from wherever they were last, but because Stuck's bomb moves them around, when they start dying, they keep respawning at their new spawn point, which is really weird.
Yeah. Which is, you know, pretty good. If you can't no miss no bomb Gigawing and you're going for score, then it's honestly a pretty good bomb to use. What a big boost in multiplier. I think what I like about this game a lot for scoring is it's actually rather IL based, since the multiplier stack resets each stage. So you can practice each stage and it's actually like you're doing like a real run in terms of resources and everything.
Wait, your multiplayer doesn't carry over?
No. Well, the plus value doesn't. Your multiplier does, but the plus value doesn't.
Oh yeah, alright. I get you. Yeah.
And so you can keep an eye on the plus value you're getting up in each stage as kind of a way of measuring how well you do each stage. So even if you screw up an earlier stage, you can still work on a later stage and just work to try and improve how high of a plus value you get on it.
Yeah. It is a little bit different when you compare certain medal values. Like if you get like a bunch of plus value, plus ones, then obviously you get more bang for your buck than just getting like 2 plus 5s in a way. But it's pretty similar depending on the plus value you get. Anyway, we got Flying Pancake. He's back. Quite a fun boss for score, but he's pretty tame for basic survival, actually.
Yeah, he's not too bad. Ruby does have the hardest stage order, I think, though, just because the lava stage, when it's the 3rd stage, is pretty nasty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The lava stage is pretty scary.
So depending on the character you choose, you get a different stage order, but then it's always set and the same for this character, so you can like practice it for consistency. So it's not like Psycho for all stages, which is like always different.
Yep, it's character specific order.
Yeah.
So he's actually gonna let this turret go to the bottom of the screen so he can kill it and get the 20 medallion that appears. You can do that for all of those turrets.
He's actually going for the medals.
I know, it's great. It's actually really cool.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he just needs something to do during the filler stages. And gotta love
this
the
boss is fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find it's really tricky when it's Ruby's stage because it has an extremely difficult second pattern. That's also not very lucrative. You want to reflect the first and the third pattern, so you gotta really learn how to dodge it. It's one of the trickier attacks if you're going for score.
Speed killing them right as they appear. I love it. I think he's gonna go for it again as well. Yep.
Yep, some more big medals. So these big tanks can be a threat But yeah, if you take them out like ASP, then should be good.
Especially with 2P side, because that's slightly better damage.
Oh yeah, we haven't really mentioned this at all. 2P side does more damage. Anything else, or just this?
I think it's just slightly more damage. I think it's due to, I think rank is a bit lower. It's either shot damage or rank. I'm not too sure which is which.
I know I fiddled with it, and I wasn't able to determine if it was like just there's a shot damage boost or if it's rank. But yeah, there is a very slight shot damage boost on 2P side. If you're actively reflecting stuff back, honestly, you do a lot of damage with reflect, so it's pretty hard to notice. It's a lot more noticeable in no reflect though. You do definitely get slightly quicker kill times with 2P side.
It is more useful when your multiplyer's maxed out on, say, the last bosses, and you want to just kill them as fast as possible.
I wonder though, is one player side better for scoring because it does less damage then? Like, theoretically.
I'm not sure if it's more reflect damage or if it's just more shot damage, though. I've always heard more shot damage.
But even then, I don't think it's a clear thing. I'm not sure what should be best for scoring, to be honest. It doesn't have to be 2P side, but I don't know. So this boss, I think it's one of the first more difficult parts when you're going for the no reflect run. Definitely has some nasty attacks you need a proper route for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's way faster with Ruby. Both Isha and Stuck have it as the stage 1 boss, so it's a lot more slower and more tame, but Ruby has it at the fastest speed, and these spreads right here coming up are really, really awful.
Oh yeah. Ooh. I haven't seen something like this. I haven't played Ruby much at all, so I don't really remember what it looks like.
This looks scary.
Oh yeah.
Especially micro-dodging with the speed Ruby has.
They are static as far as I know, it's difficult to learn. I don't think they're actually aimed.
I think they're definitely static, and you can even exploit the bottom left corner for safe spot, at least for the first volley. Not sure about the next ones, but I saw VTF INO going for it. So there are some safe spots.
On to stage 4. Love how the stage looks. It's like floating island in the sky. I love it.
Yeah, this is so good.
I've always loved kind of environments that look like this.
I think Gigawing 2 had a similar one, and again, it was so good. I must say, I think between the two, I would prefer the second one, but I know that not many people would agree with this. But I don't know, I have a soft spot for the second one. But first is good as well, of course.
Yeah. I need to play the second more.
It's really good.
I just don't really like the volcano metal thing. It's not my type of thing.
It's my favorite.
I wish more people played Generations, though.
I actually just started playing Generations. That's really good.
Let's go. That game's so good, actually.
I know, right? It's interesting how they do give you a 1-up, but there's only a pity 1-up in the game.
Yeah, it's really
only
weird.
on the stage.
Yeah, I think it's after you destroy that, right? And if you have no lives left when you destroy it, you get an extend.
It's yeah. It's when you destroy the stones on the right hand side and trigger the giant metal shower. In the middle of the stones is the 1-up. If you're playing single player and have 0 lives remaining, it does not show up if you have more than 0 lives or in multiplayer under any conditions, as far as I can tell.
Up on the right here. Destroy the purples, then go.
Oh, and he bombs for them.
He actually went for it.
And he bombs for it too.
Yeah, that was weird.
Destroy the middle thing here, and you get a bunch of +1 medals.
I think he accidentally got himself trapped in the volley there.
Probably missed it.
Yeah. People in the chat asking for Generations port and how do you play Generations. There is a PS2 port of Generations, but it's a bit weird. It's 30 FPS, I think, and has no tape mode, I think.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, and since it's only in like wide Yoko mode, there's no screen scrolling, which makes some sections really weird. You can also just play the Taito Type X PC version on modern hardware. It's actually runs pretty well. It's not like Deathsmiles 2 where you run the PC version. It just looks like hell. Like, they run pretty well. And the input lag's pretty good too on them.
I like how this boss has multiple animations if you time it out. Like, there's a giant hole at the end. If you leave it alive, it'll either fall through if its arms are missing, or it'll get stuck in the ground and start flailing around if it has like one or both of its arms left.
I've seen that one. I like that one. This boss is really weird for score because one part of its shoulder is worth like a lot of points.
Right.
I think it's the thing that connects the arm to the shoulder. That's like worth the most, I believe. So you want to be careful. So you want to be careful to only destroy the arm and not the shoulder first, because it gives less points. Alright, here's where the game begins.
Game starts now.
Yep, stage 5.
It's also interesting that it has a grab attack that it pulls you in, but you have a chance to bomb out of it if it grabs you.
I love this stage. Very exhilarating for scoring.
Yeah.
Because you're
and the music's so fitting.
Oh yeah. You constantly are fighting the metal limit.
I almost wish they had an extra stage in here that played kind of like this. Just like put one more stage laid out like this. I mean, the boss rushes at the end are great too, mind you.
Though I'm curious how I was going to handle some of these later sections. The stage doesn't fuck around.
It was quite tight here.
Yeah, you really got to memorize where the tanks pop up because it's really easy to get walled by them. They have quite a bit of health considering they're fairly small.
And they shoot like weird kind of aimed random spread, so that makes them really awkward to kill. He's handling it pretty well for this first bit. These guys, I hate them.
He got lots of resources as well, so 5 bombs.
Yep. He's only bombed
twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think the last part of the stage is reasonably doable without at least 2 bombs. The rush is insanely difficult. I've only ever done it once without bombing, and it was completely stupid fluke, not reproducible.
Yeah, the end rush is so fucked.
Yeah, the big guys.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of those enemies on the left constantly over and over.
They look like giant golden sperm because they have that big spiky
what
tail.
What the fuck? Mark, what are you doing in here? Hello, Mark, what are you doing?
Hell?
You're muted, buddy. You're a fucking intruder. Anyway, mid-boss.
Yeah.
He looks a bit scarier than he is.
Yeah, this mid-boss isn't actually all that bad.
Yeah. He's a bit scarier when you're trying to reflect it optimally.
Yes, that is definitely true. But I mean, the same goes for all the bosses because you have to fight him so much longer.
Oh, he's actually handling this pretty well, hey. Except for... oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh! Oh, almost.
And there's a bomb.
He didn't want to risk it.
Tight route, though.
He did not want to risk that.
Still looking very good.
Yeah, one bomb for the boss is a bit iffy.
Yeah, the boss itself looks super scary. I don't even know. Just how hard is it, bro?
It's probably the hardest boss of the entire game, mostly because it's very erratic. Because it moves to the side whenever you break off segments, it can make it really unpredictable. If you accidentally break off a part of its body at a time when you didn't intend to, so it might actually well be one of the trickier bosses in the No Reflect Road, if not the hardest.
It's honestly quite hard even for scoring. Because you had to deal with a bunch of like the attacks overlapping and everything.
But the plan here is to take out the wings both of them, or kill the body first, the center?
With
Looks like-
most shot types, I was having a lot of trouble getting the kill in a timely fashion, so I would only go for one of the wings. That basically halves how many shots it has, and then try to go for a timeout. Ruby, though, is strong enough; she can actually go for the kill in a reasonable time frame.
Oh.
So, I when I was doing it with Ruby, I just went for the kill because, again, even though the metal looks like it's fairly small, her shots are just small enough that they can all three of them land on the center portion.
Yeah, when you destroy both wings, oh!
Oh,
Yeah,
and there's a death.
yeah.
That right, yeah, that is probably the nastiest pattern of the entire thing, and that's the reason why you want to time it out if you can't kill it in a timely fashion, because you really want to avoid that one. It is very possible that it will wall you in.
Makes sense. That one looked really tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty much, if you see that attack in a no reflect run, it's an instant bomb.
Yep.
It is possible technically to dodge it, but good luck.
Mark is asking about Archer's scores. Plasmo, you probably know more about it than I do.
Not sure if Archer went too hard on score this game, so we're watching a no reflect run at the moment.
Not this game in particular, but just Archer in general.
Oh, Archer in general has tons of good scores. Most notably, maybe for his Ibawa, still world record, and a couple of others. But very experienced player. Not playing today anymore. He's kind of inactive. Has been so for the past 5 years or so, but was playing shmups like 20 years.
Love that
before
strat, by the way. That was
Great
clean.
Mao, that's like 20 years, another world record, stuff like that. So, very skilled player. But yeah, this is the last boss. If you
Quote
don't get the
unquote.
TLB.
You will always get the TLB, though, if you're on your first credit.
Right. So if you just credit feed, this looks like the last boss to you. But there's one more.
Yep. These, like, weird face bullets. Oh, they don't get points. I thought you could actually milk this boss, but they don't actually get points. News to me.
Huh. So it's probably just speed killing, because your multiplayer is just huge at this point. Or maxed out if you're playing for very high level.
Yeah, you would be maxed out at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when you max out, actually.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's shortly before the stage 5 boss, and you're getting like a really high score.
God damn. That's fucked.
Makes sense, yeah. So here's another safe spot in the bottom right corner. He's not abusing it.
Probably just wanted to kill it as fast as he could.
Makes sense. Lots of scary patterns here.
50 million minus 1 ZPS, that's when it maxes.
Oh, and there's
Exposing
kind
the
of
heart.
big bomb. And everyone's favorite final here, at least for the first form. I love
Yeah.
dodging this one.
It's a very exciting to dodge this, but pretty scary.
Yeah, it's like not too difficult, so you definitely want to do it, but it just keeps you on your toes. Just very, very exciting, very intense pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And the cube got some bullshit patterns then.
Oh yeah.
I hate this one.
This
The
one
blue rings.
fucking sucks.
So annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, quite possibly one of the nastiest attacks in the game.
Mm-hmm. I have more issue with the destructible shots, because I'm worried when I play stuff that
Oh yeah.
it's not going to fucking hit them.
That is absolutely one of the reasons why it's very tricky to stuck, is because
Yeah, they
you
are.
have to really be careful about not smacking into those.
This attack looks really cool. That was pretty fast, actually.
Yeah, Ruby is quite strong on the cube geometry thing.
You got 8
Onto
trillion.
the TLB. Only one life left.
Yeah, 1-0 into it. You fight that fucking bastard mid-boss that's been pestering you throughout the whole game. But first you gotta destroy the medallion. With these weird shaking bullets. Those medallions will also shoot lasers that you might think will be like pretty small, but they're deceptively large when they get fired.
And if you leave the little medallions too long, they fire the giant laser beams of doom.
Yep.
Same goes for the first form of the TLB, actually. If you leave it long enough, it can fire the giant laser beam from behind.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, this attack. Very slow bullets without like a focus movement speed, so it's pretty scary to dodge. You gotta do it in kind of a specific way or you get yourself into real big trouble.
Gigawing is one of those games where you can hold down and press left or right at the bottom of the screen to slightly move slower, so that does help if need be.
Yep, a lot easier to abuse with a keyboard than a stick. Something I definitely took advantage of back when I used one. He's just handling this pattern super well. Oh, fuck me then. Jinxed
Yeah,
it.
it's basically how it works is it always, the blue shots are always static. It starts with, you want to dodge in the bottom right corner, and then the bottom left corner on the second phase, and then it repeats. The bottom left corner dodge is a lot easier.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's not shooting during it. I wonder why that is. Oh yeah, and then the second loop of that pattern is terrifying. It adds those
Just
green,
high already.
Yeah, it adds those green ones.
No
Very
rise, no
nice.
bombs. We got it.
Nice.
Classic
one.
clear. Almost 9 trillion. Pretty good.
Yep, for no reflect run, I think that's not the worst score, definitely.
A nice
So the
epilogue.
most difficult thing to do this with is probably Porchka, like Isha, the blue girl, as usual. I want to see just how difficult the no reflect run becomes with her.
Is that really harder than the purple one?
I think so,
right.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, okay, I can see that. The spread shot seems
e-
to be pretty good.
Second slowest ship, and Isha is quite thin and not nearly as strong. Actually, there is an Isha run on Nico video. It comes basically about 2 seconds away from the clear.
Oh,
Damn.
Wait, have you guys not seen that? Oh,
no.
man,
Nope,
I gotta
not
link
at all.
that. Okay. I've
Yeah,
got the link
post it
somewhere.
in chat.
Yeah, post that shit in chat. Give it to everyone.
Alright, so let's maybe talk a little bit about the title, Fog Billionaire. You guys probably have been wondering, right? So the first game was Gigawing, and basically what we did there was just translate some words. So the Giga stands for billion, so it's the billionaire. That means the second game has some sort of connection to Fog. So we'll see about that one in a moment.
I always love this about Giggling is you get to put in your name entry during the ending theme. It's always very satisfying. You get your score
ACR.
in these big ass numbers.
Yeah. Giga numbers.
Yep. That was Gigawing. Oh, I gotta put the other one back up. So, next run we're gonna be showing, probably something not many of you expected. It is Nebula's Ray by a player called Maestro. In 2006, it is a high scoring clear. Pretty damn high scoring, actually. So let's open it up. I gotta make sure to stream it before I start it, or else it will desync. Alright, get in, you two.
So where do these replays come from? Someone ask in chat. They come from the crypt, exactly, the ancient crypt we discovered, and actually, it's by now 3 crypts with tons and tons of replays. This show can just go on forever. I know you love it, and you will get it. This is the episode 10, and we will at least go for 10,000. That's the goal, at least.
Yeah, we'll see you guys at episode 10,000 where we show some very good Space Invaders replays. How old are these replays? Well, the date is right at the top right of each replay.
Yeah, we always indicate those. So the last one I think was 2003, and next one is 2006.
Yep, December 2003. So, shall we begin? Are you both in the stream? Yes, you are.
Yeah, Nebulous Ray.
I gotta.
This one will be interesting. I haven't played the game myself at all, but it's a game developed by Namco, and Namco is pretty legit. So this game will be good, I'm sure.
Has some
And
pretty cool visuals actually.
yeah, from the footage I've seen, it looks really good. A little bit of a hidden gem, maybe, but I just never see people talking about it. I don't know why. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe we will find out in a bit.
Yeah, so I must bitch for real second. This is on Wolf 106, and Wolf 106 replays are notoriously bitchy. If I start the replay then stream it to Discord, it will desync. So that's why I have to do it beforehand. Every time I have to deal with a 106 replay, it's never a good time. It's always pain. Nebulous Ray. Since not everything is fully dumped, I think some graphical issues occur, but it's very, very brief, if any. Personally, I actually really love how this game looks.
Yeah, it has like 3D 3D enemies, 3D playership, but then rendered as 2D or something.
Personally, I really love the when you're just standing still as the ship, it kind of just bobs back and forth. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pre-rendered 3D in this is actually really good looking. I quite like the style.
I think it's 92.
92. Oh my god, alright. This looks like much newer.
I think it's 92 at least. I forget.
Yeah.
92 or 94. I know I saw it on the splash screen. I forget now.
So there's two types of power-ups in this game from what I can tell. There's a weapon power-up, and then there's like a special power-up. So the one you just saw on the right that I think ran off, it switches between like F, D, L, and something else. He's mostly going to be going for the D, because it actually gives you a shield that lasts for, I believe, 1,000 frames. For weapon, he's going to be going for the W, because from what I can tell, it gives... it seems to be a mixture of like really good damage, coverage, and tick points, which we'll see a lot of on the first boss. And also he's going to be picking up speed ups whenever he can, because he wants to really max out that speed to get 5,000 points for each speed pickup.
Is this one of those games where max speed makes it slightly unmanageable, or is it like max speed is totally reasonable?
We'll see. We will see. We're already getting pretty fast.
It's a fast-paced game, looks like.
Yeah.
The visually reminiscent definitely of Sokyo Gurentai or Layer Section. Ray Force.
Yeah, I can actually
like
I
that.
can notice that, yeah. Especially with the enemies in the background. So I
Yeah,
think here
I
he's gonna pick up the shield. Most likely. Is he gonna do it? If he picks up the L, then it's desynced. And I have to try it again. Oh, and there's a bomb item as well. Oh, I guess
So he's not picking up.
I guess he
it
just
at
didn't
all?
get it. Yeah, I thought he was getting a shield. But I guess it only desyncs if he gets it, so that's fine. Oh yeah, there is a slight graphical error on the backdrop, but it's only visible at the edges. Anyway, we'll see where quite a bit of the score in this game will come from, and where a lot of the depth seems to be, and it's milking bosses, but some of the bosses actually seem quite fun. This one is very aggro-based, so once it actually appears, it's a big lead up to it. See the tick points going.
Look at the score.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Oh my
parts
God.
on this boss.
Oh, now I see.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Is it really milking if he's just going for the destruction of those?
He does only, yeah, he's trying to like mostly just shoot the side bits as well once he gets most of the parts destroyed.
So you still get tick points even from the destroyed parts. from
Yep,
shooting
invincible
those?
enemies.
Oh,
Yep, so
I
he's
see.
gonna go up close and just try to hit all of his shots now.
that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, boss milking, who doesn't love it? It's our all favorite part of any shmup.
Yep. Love it or hate it, it's always going to be there in some way or form. I think it might be harder to think of a game that doesn't have it.
It's certainly not this one.
Oh, hell no. Lots of milking
Almost
in this
doubled
game.
the score there. Pretty good.
You get a lot of
See
tick
how long
points.
those boss timers are.
So something I noticed as well is he actually seems to stay not max power for almost all the game, and I'm not too sure why.
Well, maybe because tick points are higher on lower level.
I think
Something
so,
like that.
and maybe he gets more tick points from enemies at a lower power. That could be a
Oh,
thing.
because that makes sense if you like don't take them out as quickly, have lower power, and can get more tick points. Yeah, that makes sense a lot. So people play this game for score still. There was a recent new world record.
Oh.
People broke 3 million in this game, I think 2 months or 3 months ago.
Oh, damn.
And it was basically the first time ever that Hamami got beaten at something. So he got dethroned. He had a 2.9 a couple of years ago. And then someone else got 3 million.
So I think
And
this is the
the-
shot level he's staying at for most of the game. Maybe he'll get one more. 3 million. Well, we'll see how close this run gets. It is pretty high, actually.
Yeah, in the comments to the 3 million run, they talk a little bit about the autofire setup, and it looks completely fucked.
Oh
So
no.
from what I can tell, they used a very special autofire circuit called Roseanne, and in the comment it says twin Roseanne, so probably 2 of these very specialized autofire setup, like used simultaneously.
Oh fuck.
I have no idea what exactly is going on there, but yeah.
It kind of sounds a bit like how last episode Ansel mentioned that you can get like a 60 Hz autofire in one of the Triangle Service games. Maybe it's something like that.
Maybe.
By using like autofire on 2 buttons, maybe it's something like that. That's what I
Like
can think of.
Guessing also maybe some weird alternating stuff going on there. Maybe 60 on the one, 60 on the other, and then alternating in some way to get 120. I have no idea.
Can you fucking imagine? Holy
That makes
fuck.
no sense. But
We gotta find the
well,
arcade
we
and
will
figure it
never
out.
know. Yeah.
Oh, I think he is actually max power. Never mind. I thought he wasn't max power. Oops. Scratch what I said before then.
So has anyone played this game in chat? Does anyone even know this game? It looks so good.
Daring Spino said that his arcade center used to have it. Had 2 PCBs of it. I don't know why you need 2 of them. Here's the shield, by the way. Nice 1000 frames of shield. Maybe can't really use it here. Though he will use it to point blank this boss to destroy some of these parts really quickly.
So the number on the top left is your shield counter or what?
That's right.
Does it protect against collision damage or just bullets?
That I'm not sure. So he's gonna be mostly milking the missiles this boss shoots. And you can also see the player speed now is very high. I think it's maxed or 1 below max. So he's gonna be milking the missiles as well as the little missiles. That's all he's gonna be shooting for this boss fight.
The bullet pattern, like this standard spread, looks exactly the same as on the first boss.
Yep.
Kind of weird, kind of unexpected, but why not?
500 points
mean-
as well for each of those things you kill. It's pretty good.
Epic. I guess it's a good thing that the boss timers aren't too bad. Like the first one died reasonably fast. Like no crazy 5-minute timers or something.
Yeah, it's not something like Thunder Dragon 2 where you got 30-minute boss milk.
Oh yeah. Or the Gemini Wing last boss, 30 minutes of boss
fuck.
milking for what is it, like 6,000 points?
I think you said it was like 1600 points.
Yeah,
It was fucked.
maybe. No.
Isn't there an hour and a half milk in Pulsar or something crazy like that?
Oh, fuck.
No, not an hour and a half. It's several hours.
Oh no!
Oh, that makes it so much better.
I think
Nice.
it's 3 or 4 hours. It's like
Can you
absolutely
fucking
ridiculous.
imagine? Oh my god. Okay, so we got stage 3, which has, we'll see quite a few invincible enemies that you can get quite a lot of tick points on. Mostly these huge rocks that will appear, and there's going to be these cool little worms that you can hit the invincible parts of their body. So there's a first rock on the left here. Go as low as you can with it to milk tick points. Double
I
KO
see.
times 34 on Pulse Star. Fuck me.
All-Star,
That's
fun
the
game.
definition of insanity. Oh nice, he's milking the missiles from those as well. Seems to be 800 points each. Oh yeah, those little orange item things. I believe they will reset when you die, and they're added into the clear bonus for each stage. So
Oh,
obviously
nice.
you want to get all of them, and they give 3,000 points on pickup. I think
So
another,
basically, your typical Raiden medals.
yeah, though not random. I think their medals in Raiden are random. Some of them.
Yeah, at least some of them.
Yeah,
Most
like
I don't.
the ones that appear if it's like the yellow one or the blue one.
Right.
Pretty cool soundtrack as well. I kind of like it. I'm not sure how well you guys can hear on the stream because I usually have to have everything very
Oh,
low on my end.
I like this worm.
Yep,
Oh,
here they are.
actually, 2 worms.
Worms.
Like flying through some sort of asteroid section, and then those worms. This is very strong aesthetics in mine.
Oh yeah, he's max speed, so he's going very quick. Seems to be quite hard to control. So, I must ask, even though we're only in stage 3, do you guys know what happens at the end of this game?
Nope, don't tell us.
I know. I was just asking to see if you guys knew.
Never played it before.
Alright,
Should
so...
really change that though.
Alright, so you guys will be in for a treat, because it is pretty cool. So this
I'm
boss,
guessing you get a lot of points or something.
not quite. Not quite at all.
Alright. Well, we'll see.
I'm really digging the color in the background too of the
Yeah.
the nebula cloud or whatever.
Alright, so we're going to be milking this boss quite a bit, using that shield to just point blank all of these parts, but not destroying the core, because now that all the parts are destroyed, it's going to start lobbing asteroids.
Oh, finally. Hell
And
yeah.
more of them. Gotta do a lot of damage control, so you don't kill the fucking main core.
And again, the boss is shooting this very weak spread.
Yeah.
Why is it again like almost the same? Like that's not a dangerous pattern at all.
Don't worry, it gets pretty scary later in the game.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, seriously, this game looks really good. I just want to play it right now.
Let's go find a board of it. That meteor just chilling on the bottom left. Almost ran into it.
It looks really dangerous with the screen scrolling going on when you're closer to one of the sides, and then suddenly an asteroid is popping up. I can see that being quite annoying.
Kills it.
Yep. And in the background, maybe some nebula fog going on. What's it called?
10,000 points per bomb you have in stock, and then 3,000 points per item you've collected total. Stage 4, I think this is where the really cool background is.
Sandworm area.
Which
Man.
might look a bit strange on a 30 FPS stream, but for the people on Twitch, it'll look really pretty. Oh yeah, here it is. I think so. It's either this stage or the next. I might have jumped the shark a bit. I forget which stage it's on, but there's one background that's amazing to look at.
So this looks like the speed stage. Everything's just very quick.
Yep.
Man, the
Oh yeah, and they keep dropping those little canisters out so you can milk them for a little bit. Very good. Honestly, looks like a pretty fun score game, honestly.
yeah.
I would not mind playing this.
Yeah, maybe this pops up in Calais at some point.
That would be pretty
Should be
cool.
good.
Oh, does this actually have ammo for your shot? Because he was at max power, but now he wasn't, and then he's back again.
Oh, no way. More worms.
They
Nice.
appear for a little bit, and you get a bit of tick points on them. It's very nice.
The Dune reference or something.
Getting the shield again. I love this. I love the player ship sprite. It looks really cool. The way it just bobs back and forth.
Reminds me a little bit of Viper Phase 1.
A little bit, yeah. I kind of get that impression in stage 1.
Yeah. What's it called again? Like Judgment
Judge Spear?
something? No. Judge Spear. Yeah, right.
Judge
This one.
Spear and Blue Javelin.
Yeah, exactly.
How'd you forget that, Plasmo? You played Rhine Fighters.
Yeah, I even played this very ship. Of course, everyone does. Uh,
Alright, so I think here's where the scary stuff starts to appear.
oh, and here we go. Our favorite spread. Holy shit, what's that?
Yeah, it's a fast laser. Cave replays. We showed a few of them. We've shown a Pro Gear run.
Yeah.
That thing aims very quickly at you. So if you're not careful, you're just gonna get sniped. Zoom.
So carefully dismantling all the boss parts here.
He's gonna safe spot in the middle here. I'm not entirely sure if it gives more points.
Ah.
Seems to just be a safe strat. You know what the laser reminds me of? The air gallet laser weapon.
Right.
Yeah, the way it. Yeah, it looks a lot like that actually.
Mm.
90,000 bonus. Or
Like
not.
the ending screen is just straight ripped from Raiden. It's like the stage ending screen.
Alright, is this the cool background? Please be the cool background.
This already looks cool.
If it's the stage I'm thinking of, it gets cooler.
How many stages are there anyway?
6 or 7? I actually forgot.
Oh, let's see.
We haven't seen a bomb yet, right? How do they work in this game?
It seems to be kind of like Ride and Bomb, and we'll see them actually in the last stage before the last boss. Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh my god, but what's happening here?
If it looks weird, let me actually look at this Discord stream. Okay, yeah, it looks a bit funky. If you want to see it in its true glory, check the Twitch stream for the 60 FPS. It looks beautiful.
Oh, it does.
Very cool effect how each layer has one like pixel missing up between each line.
Right. Right.
So it looks like they're overlapping. It looks very pretty.
Yeah, kind of experimental looking, but it works.
Yeah, it works
Definitely
very
works.
well. Maybe a bit hard to see, but looks very nice. I imagine it must have looked amazing on like a CRT.
Yes.
It's a sort of cool graphical tricks we take kind of for granted nowadays, because you don't have to really resort to those to make a game look good.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there was
Oh, sorry, you go.
there was another Game Boy game that did something similar for its sprite scrolling, and I can't remember the name of it for the life of me.
So we got a pretty cool sequence here for this stage, and I believe the next stage. where you're infiltrating this base.
Again, very fast scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
And the beginning part was a little bit difficult to see the bullets because it's those pink bullets on very bright background.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not so bad when you're playing it. Just looking at it now, it's kind of hard to see.
So now we actually get to see a different special weapon. The
Oh,
lob.
wow.
They're the lava ball lob. I say lob because it's like a thing in Gauntlet that looks just like this, but it's not really useful.
Oh, this one's on a timer as well.
Yep, they're all on a timer.
So why didn't we see them before? Why does he never go for them?
Because I think the shield is just the most useful of the four.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
I mean, hell, invincibility for like almost 20 seconds? Fuck, I'll take that. Take that any day. Those slow lasers look very deceptive to me.
Good colors as well.
Mm-hmm.
Everything seems to be pink here. Pink or purple.
Yep. Alright, stage 6 coming up. I think this is the last stage, and we'll actually see the bombs being used.
Discovered entrance way to the central zone.
Master Fortress area. Very good.
So we will actually be seeing bombs used on the stage.
No way.
Yeah. If you remember from another game we did called the Ryujin.
Oh, let me guess. Yeah, this one I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to see.
yeah.
Oh,
They will
my
be
God.
used in a similar manner, but we can't use all of them in time, so a few of them will be used. They're very
So-
tanky enemies here as well.
Tell me when it's time to look the score.
I'll tell you. You'll know because it's a very noticeable enemy that appears on screen. It's quite impossible to miss.
I'm quite excited now.
Here he is, right in the middle. So as soon as he starts
Oh.
bombing, watch that score.
Okay, 1.8 at the moment. But, yeah. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 bombs and 130k. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
So
wow.
now we're on the last boss.
Dispatching. Discovered major attack weapon.
The very low quality audio as well. It's good.
Okay. Proceed to attack.
And absolutely beautiful 3D effects here.
This boss is cool. Very, if you played Radiant Silvergun, you'll definitely recognize something. I believe the pattern I'm thinking of is from Radiant Silvergun.
Which one?
There's gonna be a pattern where like bullets appear out of nowhere and aim at you. Is that in our Radiant Silvergun?
Maybe. I mean, there are so many bosses.
I think it's the last boss,
Oh, I see.
but it's a very cool pattern. I'm surprised that it appeared in a game like this. Lots of parts to dismantle in this boss. Oh, yeah, big snake lasers.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Big ass lasers from the middle. I think the next phase will have the pattern I'm talking about. The way the bosses unfold is so good.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was close.
Yeah, oh, here we go. Oh, they don't seem to aim, but they do appear out of nowhere and just kind of go in a random direction. Quite
Looks
deceptive.
scary.
For a 94 shmup, pre-rendering on this is really, really good.
Yeah, it's like really good. It doesn't look like too bad either. Alright. So that's the end of the game.
Oh, will there be an end bonus? Probably, right? Oh, there we go. But there was just the regular stage end bonus, no like a game end bonus.
No, you got 100k for every life left and 10k for every bomb left.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So 2.6, looking good.
Yeah, sure.
But something's happening here, right? No, thank you. Succeeded in destroying the Master Force. You will be remembered forever.
Mm-hmm. And you get a credit sequence. Very Namco-looking credits.
And with the beautiful background as well.
Mm-hmm. Namco credits always have like the huge ass like double pixeled font. It looks really nice.
Mm. So this is the highest scoring replay available now, right? New one?
I believe so.
Not sure what the one before was. I can check in a bit. It should be the highest.
All right. Presented by Namco.
Yeah, my list says 2.3. This is 2.6 now.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
We're not done yet.
I knew there was something coming.
Yep, so this is a very tough stage. Enemy bullet speed has increased dramatically now. This is just stage 1 again, but the enemy bullet speed is very fast, as you can see, and the fire rate is increased. You have no lives and no bombs. This is a one shot. If you die here, it still counts as a clear.
Oh, they robbed everything. That's mean.
Yeah?
Definitely reminds me of Xavier's arrangement and other stuff, and Namco likes that.
Yep. So, this is entirely just bonus points, but of course if you're going for a high score, you have to clear the stage. It's only the first stage. But because of how fast everything is, it's still quite tough.
Those bullets are terrifying.
Oh yeah. Maximo in chat knew what was happening. So there will be a bonus for
Of course
sure.
he knows. He's the Namco master. I totally fell for it.
So you have to be very aggressive here, else you're just gonna get fucked by very quick bullets.
I really missed the concept of these extra stages. Like
Yeah.
in Parodius, or apparently in this game as well.
I quite
Why
like
did
them.
they like never use it again? Like have this super tough stage at the end of the game?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I really like the concept.
I mean, it's better than a loop.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, the bullet speed is just
Very
beyond.
quick.
Super scary.
Even just these aim shots are pretty terrifying because you have to be like really paying attention
Right.
to him.
Right.
Here comes the boss. Get no special weapons either. You just got your shot and speed power-ups, which you're basically already maxed on, so it's just extra points. So he's gonna be going for the same deal again on this boss.
Oh, it's the first boss again.
Yeah, it's just stage 1, but with very, very fast bullets.
Alright.
Remember that, remember how you're making fun of the spread shots?
Oh, not anymore.
Oh yeah.
I can respect those. Nice safe spot as well.
Yep.
More tick points.
They're really quick.
Yeah, imagine being at the bottom of the screen when this shit starts. This is not a very pleasant experience, I'm sure.
You just die instantly, probably.
Probably.
Just panic and go right into the bullet.
Yeah, like wiggle the stick and then you die anyway.
Just flail around and hope for survival.
Yeah. It's one of those moments where probably your whole body is like moving
Fight or
with the
flight.
movements of the stick, and you still fail it.
And that's it.
Alright.
No clear bonus.
Okay.
Now that's a score.
Yeah. 2.90.
Very good job, Maestro. Yeah, 2.9 is legit insane.
That was fantastic.
Player 2 scores 7650, the classic. Very good score. So, anything you guys want to say?
I think we can wrap it up here.
Yeah.
So, thanks again for setting it up, Cole, and particularly thanks to Roo for helping us out with the commentary of the Gigawing run. That was really helpful, really insightful to have an experienced player here for this.
I am delighted to be here, and I hope this motivates people to give Gigawing and Nebulous Array a proper run, because they are fantastic.
Yeah, check out those games. I definitely want to play Nebulous Ray now myself, like a lot.
Nice.
It just looks fantastic. And yeah, I'm not sure if we're doing the next episode next week or the one after. You know the drill by now. We will keep you updated for episode 11, and let's see what's in there for us
Yes.
now. No one knows. We don't know ourselves. Will it be a shmup? Will it be something else? Will it be a dojin? Will it be an arcade game? We just watch everything.
Yeah. Give us any replay. Fuck it.
Yep. Oh yeah, don't forget you can submit your own replays as well. If you guys want us to talk about your replay, just submit it to the page and we talk about it.
And free of
So yeah,
charge.
see you guys around then.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching.